We're gonna.
Your life.
All right, it works. It works. All right, we're gonna start early because we weren't sure whether it was gonna work this time. It looks like it's gonna work because last week when we were doing the live, it just kept doing this like going live, going live. But now we're live. Hey HD, appreciate you, my brother. You know you're always there for us for Dazzle and I.
Thank you so much, HD. Yeah,
And
I know this HD like every live stream.
yeah, he's our moderator, and
Yeah.
he takes care of us. You know, he's a friend of our channel. He's my brother from another mother. Oh, HD, I think you were the one that questioned me before regarding the $100 bill that had like the little cut in the corner. That I tried to deposit that $100 bill at the Philippine National Bank here in Kalibo. They would not take it. So luckily, Joel, our good friend from Arizona, he left this past Monday, and he actually made it back to the United States. He's headed to Vegas.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
called us.
Joel.
He called us this morning. He's driving to Vegas, and he took the $100 bill, so it's all good. He was able to put that $100 bill in the bank, or however he did it. So he exchanged the money. He gave me pesos for that $100 bill. So we are good. We are good now with that. Finally got rid of that $100 bill because I've had that for like months, at least 6 months. You know, I've had it for a while because I figure one of these days I'll get it exchanged. Irvi Amoyan. Good morning, Ginno and Dazzle. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Dazzle is with me. I'm sure you all are surprised, like what Dazzle is doing up this early. After the live stream, Dazzle and our good friend Eileen from Arizona, they're gonna have lunch. I'll probably tag along. I'll be like the third wheel. And
We have a day.
they have a date. They have a lunch date today. So as soon as we're done with the live stream, they're gonna have a lunch date. All right, HD. Thanks for the update. That's great to know that even banks are picky. Oh yeah, man. I was surprised actually, HD, when I went because I'm thinking, I mean, the $100 bill was like the new $100 bill. It was crisp.
Yeah.
It just had a cut on like the edge, like tiny piece that it lost. But I guess they're also picky because they probably have a hard time using that $100 bill. So just a reminder: if you're bringing $100 bills from the U.S. to the Philippines, make sure it's nice and crisp, no cuts, no writing on it, no tears. They want crisp $100 bills. And we're here at the Roof Deck Restaurant here in Kalibo, Aklan. Amazing view here. It's like this is kind of like the sixth floor because the hotel here is 5 floors, and this is the Roof Deck Restaurant. Dazzle already had her breakfast. She had a long silo, like longganisa, 2 sunny side up eggs, and garlic fried rice. And it even came with apple slices. Oh, and the latik. You haven't eaten the latik. I might eat your latik if you don't eat that, babe.
Yeah. Soap in the latte.
All right. Yeah, the latik. I showed them the latik, babe, because latik is very popular here in Aklan province. I've actually never seen latik before until I came here. We have similar products like this, like in Bulacan, where I grew up, when I was younger. They're called suman. But here in Aklan, they call it latik. And it's like sticky rice, and they have brown sugar and coconut topping. There you go. Dazzle opened it. And that's a latte. Really delicious. They eat it here for breakfast. Usually it's included with breakfast, but it's also a good snack throughout the day because very filling. That sticky rice is very filling. And that coconut, fresh coconut that's cooked in brown sugar. delicious. I love latik, you
The,
know.
the breakfast that I had is called Kalibo's Best.
Kalibo's best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Kalibo's.
they have American breakfast, Canadian breakfast, French.
Yeah, typical hotel food. You know, like here in Kalibo, when you stay at the hotel, like if you stay at here at GQ, if you stay at the Marson Hotel, because the Marson Hotel has cafe latte, you can eat American breakfast or Filipino breakfast. And this place right here, it opens at 7 a.m. All right, go ahead, eat that.
Latte.
Latik, latik. Really good breakfast here. What I really highly recommend here at the roof deck is I love their mango shakes here. They really make good mango shakes here. That's my favorite meal here at favorite drink. And Ruben, I've taken Ruben here. We've gone here with Ruben several times. He likes the pancit here because the pancit here, when they make the pancit, the noodle dish, Filipino noodle dish, they include the bihon, the really fine noodles, and then the canton. It's a mix of bihon and canton. So that's why Ruben, he says, this is one of the best pancits that he's had here at the Roof Deck Restaurant. And we've taken many people here already, you know, during, you know, it's like one of the places when people visit us here in Aklan province or here in Kalibo. This is one of the places we like taking people because amazing view. It's like you're in the, you have like a almost 360-degree view of Kalibo. You can see the cathedral, you can see Gran Gaisano, you can see the St. Gabriel Medical Center, Jollibee. I mean, it's just a nice view here on their roof deck restaurant. And then HD goes, it's surprising for an early bird dazzle. Yeah, it's that's why because after the live stream, Dazzle has a date with our good friend Eileen. Because Eileen is leaving soon. Eileen's gonna be going back to Arizona Friday, the 28th. She is catching that last flight here from Philippine Airlines. Philippine Airlines last flight from Kalibo to Manila will be on February 28th. Starting 1 March, no longer any flights from Kalibo to Manila on Philippine Airlines. They still have flights in Kalibo if you use Cebu Pacific and if you and Air Asia, but no longer Philippine Airlines. Philippine Airlines will just start flying from Manila to Caticlan, where it's called Boracay Airport. Is what Caticlan Airport is called. Tita Marie, hi. Are you still operating your bar? No, we're no longer operating our resto bar. We're done with the resto bar business. OB, all right, OB Adventures. My good friend Olson and his wife
Um, AB.
AB. AB. Good call, man. I didn't want to put pressure on you there, but that's good. Magandang umaga from Columbia, South Carolina. Always good to have you on, Olson. Appreciate you always supporting our channel, my brother. Irvi Amoyan. Question, Gino. Since you've been staying in the Philippines for a while, have you received a jury duty from your home state? If you did, what action have you taken? I have not received any duty from the state of Arizona because here you rarely receive any mail. I mean, if they even send like a mail notice, it'll be months before I get notice. Like I rarely receive any mail anymore because the Philippine Mails Postal Service is extremely slow. Like if ever I get like a paper notice from any mail in the U.S., it's usually like months, 4 or 5 months later. It's like sometimes I get a paper from the VA, the Veterans Administration in the United States, and I look at like the postmark on it, and it would be like 4 or 5 months later. So we don't get much mail here. What I've tried to do before I left the United States, I went green on a lot of my communication with banks, any websites that I used to use in the United States. I just went green. I went online. So most of the notices I get it through email. No, but you can't expect to get mail here using the postal service. Very slow. The Philippine postal service is very slow here. Jay Lauren, wife, child, and I are looking to check out Philippines. We were drawn to your channel, and the top place of interest for us now is Kalibo Clan. All right. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. I always push like Iloilo City for those people that are looking for a city. That's always my top pick for people. But Kalibo, I'm just telling people, it's like a good area to retire here in the Philippines and move because low cost of housing, very reasonable for housing here. And Kalibo is not a city, so it's just a bigger sized town. We don't have the traffic that places like Cebu City, Manila. We don't have that kind of traffic. And as you can see in our videos, it's like if you're looking for a quieter lifestyle, not a lot going on, Kalibo is like perfect. We now have the Esplanade. Yesterday, I took Nefty. Nefty is from Houston, Texas, and him and his partner, they're checking out Kalibo. They're here for a month. They're staying at La Casa Española. I did a video on La Casa Española, and that's where they're staying. They're renting a one-bedroom apartment for 1 month, and it costs them $270 for the month, 15,000 pesos. Doesn't include electric, water, and internet. They have to pay that. But for the furnished one bedroom, it's costing them $270 a month. And it's a nice place. If you check out the video, you'll see that they like it because it's walking distance to the new Barangay Sana Mall. And they're really having a good time. And yesterday, I just gave them a quick tour of Kalibo. I took them to Pastrana. I took them to the Esplanade. The Esplanade is like the beachfront in Lambingan Beach, so they got to see that. And then I took them to New Washington, Aklan. We had lunch at John and Nelfa's, one of our Dazzle and I's favorite place to eat. So I took them there. So just wanted them to get an idea what things they can do while they're here in Kalibo. What months are best to visit for a DC area couple? The best months, I would say January is nice to visit because we have Ati-Atihan Festival. That's kind of fun. But a lot of congestion, a lot of people here for that. So maybe, I would say probably summer, babe. What do you think? Summer, no? Yeah, for in Aklan. So when they come here, that way they're getting like good weather.
May or June. May and June.
May and June.
Yeah.
Dazzle says May and June because
March, April is too hot.
yeah, March and April. I was doing a video earlier. I was filming here on the roof deck. March and April is like just super hot in the Philippines. Our area anyway. It's just like it's like torching hot. Muggy. It's like but come May and June, you're starting to get cooler weather.
Especially June.
Especially June.
Getting closer to
Yeah,
July.
especially June. Like even in Boracay Island right now, if you go to Boracay Island, like today it's cloudy and rainy, but it changes from day to day because we're in February. But come the beginning of March, the first week of March, it's just going to be hot. It's going to be hot here in Aklan province. It's going to be hot in Boracay Island. They even have it's called the algae bloom on White Beach, where you get a lot of algae because it's starting to get hot and sun during the day. So there's a lot of algae on Front Beach, that White Beach in Boracay. It went up. I gotta make sure I don't skip anyone here. So, like Dasil says, May and June. May and June is a good time to visit our province here.
Because July can start raining.
Oh yeah, yeah. July to December. At any time during July to December, we can get hit by a typhoon. Typhoon season starts coming in. So in the Philippines, it averages about 20 typhoons that enter the Philippine area of responsibility from July to December. Last year, most of the typhoons hit like northern
Yeah.
Luzon, but it could change this year. It could change. But we didn't get hit much this year of any typhoons. Weather was pretty good in our area. John Dell, hello Gino, and the Dazzling Dazzle. All right, they called you the Dazzling Dazzle. Mark and Jomaif here from Oregon. All right, we have a friend from Oregon. Remember John?
Yeah,
That gave us that
Yeah,
Dodger
Dodger
shirts.
shirt.
He's from Oregon. We're in Manila now, and we'll be in Kalibo for several days to outfit our home. Hey, that's cool, man. Make sure you like contact us, either by email.
Are they the couple that we went to the Navas?
Maybe,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
them.
I think that's them. I
Yeah.
think I think we met them already. My
Yeah.
bad. Good thing Denzel is here because Mark. I'm getting old, brother. My mind is not as fast. I'm not a quick tinker like Denzel now. Uh, we probably met you guys already. That's the couple that we took.
Yeah,
We picked them up in Boracay and then we took them to their house in
Yeah.
Navas.
I went with you guys when you like dropped them off to.
Yeah. So definitely, I'm sure we'll hook up with them again. They have a beautiful home that they built in Navas along the beachfront there, beach house. I mean, like their home is amazing. Their home is amazing in Navas, Aklan. So looking forward to seeing you again, Mark and Jomaine. Far East Rider, my brother Rick, my Air Force brother Rick, dropping in to say hello. USA Canada hockey game. All right, brother. Hey,
Oh,
I don't want you to bother your game. Enjoy the USA Canada hockey game, my brother.
Yeah, I think it's live in Canadian Libre
Yeah.
restaurant.
Oh, all
They're
right.
gonna televise it.
Oh, they are. They're gonna show it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I got this shirt from Evelyn, my friend in.
I like it.
Yeah, it's like got the red, white, and blue, and got the jets flying. She got this for me. She came to the Philippines. She's from Las Vegas. I always get shirts because people know, I like military shirts, Air Force shirts. So I always get. That's why representing here the red, white, and blue. All right. Hope we'll have a chance to get together sometime. Can't stay for the live stream. We're off to Ocean Park. Yeah, all right. Hey,
Finger,
we went there, babe.
guys.
Remember the Ocean Park in Manila?
Yeah, we did.
The big aquarium. Have fun, guys. You're gonna have fun there. Dazzle and I went there to that Manila Ocean Park.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a SeaWorld in San
Yeah.
Diego. It's compare. I mean, SeaWorld's a lot bigger, of course, but they have like the live sea lion. The
I was
sea,
able to see sea lion
yeah,
live.
Dazzle saw the live sea lion show. They had like that bird, like a parrot that flew. Remember, the guy caught it in his arm. Did you remember that, babe?
I only remember the sea lion.
The sea lion, you only remember that? But the aquarium there is
I-
amazing. I mean, they got like shark, right?
Yeah.
In the big tank, they have a big
Does have a lot of
lot of fish, a lot of fish. You walk in this walkway. It's kind of like a plastic almost or glass, and you're surrounded like fish swimming around. It's
Yeah,
really
I
cool,
remember.
really cool. Enjoy your time, Mark and Jomay. Enjoy your time at the ocean park.
finger, guys.
Robbie, hey Robbie and Jonah Lynn are good friends in Mual Boal, Cebu.
Robbie, I'm gonna visit you guys there.
Yeah.
Swim with the sardines.
Yeah. Dazzle wants to swim with the sardines, Robbie.
I got no. I only need the goggles, and then maybe a fin.
Fin and goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dazzle doesn't like to use the snorkel because she says like she gets water in her mouth.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
why you can just use regular
I'm
goggles
not
and fins.
comfortable.
Yeah, you're not comfortable with the
Yeah, even
snorkel.
with the life vest. With the life vest, I feel like I'm choking. The life vest goes like the
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I was like,
And there's Daniel, Sergeant USA, my good friend in Jacksonville, Florida, Philippines.
yeah,
You know of any services that allow you to express mail, like UPS, FedEx, etc.? That's gonna be tough, man. You know, like express mail to the Philippines. I haven't, maybe one of the viewers can suggest, like, if they're sending express mail from the United States, because people have tried to send us like packages. Uh, it takes time to get here. It doesn't get here fast. I don't know what services in the United States is available, but it's just slow getting any letter or any package here to the Philippines. Not much for like express mail.
the Amazon is like the fastest so
Yeah,
far.
Dazzle just said that. So far we noticed like Amazon Prime. A subscriber had sent us an Amazon Prime from Idaho, and it got here in 1 week.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the fastest we've seen. I haven't seen anything like that fast
that
that
was
got here. That got here.
DHL.
DHL, DHL. All right, Horace and Marie. All right. Thank you, Horace. Hey, Horace, we're here at the Roof Deck Restaurant in
Yeah. So,
the GQ Plaza Hotel in Kalibo.
so we can show the diva and tutoy.
Oh, that's the only thing. We can show the Diva and Totoy. We'll have to send you pictures.
Tutoy was actually like sleeping in our sofa.
I know. She's been sleeping on our sofa lately. Toto,
Yeah.
Toto is getting older. She likes the cushion. She likes we used to have a bed for
Yeah.
Toto. We bought her a nice bed and she would lay in it. But I think Chloe peed on it. Chloe peed on Toto's bed.
Chloe was
And
like,
I tried to wash it. I tried to
Yeah.
air dry it, but uh,
it stinks.
I couldn't get the smell out. So I finally just got rid of that bed for Totoy. So now Totoy sleeps on the couch.
It's Chloe's unfair. She does have her own bed.
Yeah,
but she
Chloe
doesn't
has her
pee
own
on
bed.
it.
Uh,
She doesn't pee on it.
no?
But with Tutoy's bed, she does.
Yeah. That was funny because Chloe has her own bed and she doesn't pee on her bed.
Yeah.
But she peed on Toto's bed.
Yeah. And plus, when she was like downstairs, she will lay on that at Tutoy's bed, and Tutoy will be like just on the floor. Thank
Oh,
you,
thank you,
Kuya.
Kuya. Thank you, Kuya.
Tutoy, Chloe's so unfair.
HD. All right, HD. Thank you for answering that. HD says people living abroad are no longer living in the judicial district. So you are no longer eligible to serve as a juror. As long as you didn't willfully toss the notice, you would be held liable. All right. Thank you, HD. Thank you, HD. And like I said, I rarely receive any mail. I think the past year I received like one piece of mail, and it was from the VA, and it was like 5 months late by the time I got
I
that mail.
think the earliest was like a month late.
A month late. Yeah, yeah. I don't, see, my 14 years here in the Philippines, I rarely get any mail now.
I remember it was a month late.
Oh, Frederick, FK.
Ah.
Hey, Frederick. Good morning, my favorite people. Love that spot on top of Kalibo. Going to have my favorite Bicol Express. Like, all right, all right.
Bicol Express.
Yeah, Frederick, he's in Ilo City.
Yeah.
He lives at one of the condos, at the Palladium condo, and he walks every day to his favorite carinderia.
Yeah, we went there.
We
also.
went there. Dazzle and I went to Frederick's favorite carinderia, and he loves the Bicol Express. He loves the bitter melon with egg
Yeah.
and tomatoes. He loves that. He loves that.
Ampalaya.
Ampalaya. That's some of Frederick's, and we got to try it while we were there. We got to try some of Frederick's favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that carinderia bake because it's close to the festive
Festive
walk.
walk. Yeah,
It's like city, and then the carinderia is like used.
yeah, it's like right there by Festive Walk. You wouldn't expect a nice carinderia in that, because it's Festive Walk and then the McDonald's,
Yeah.
and not too far. It's like that
Carinderia.
carinderia. We enjoyed eating at Frederick's favorite karinderya.
Yeah.
And we'll see him again soon. We'll head out to Iloilo City here in the near future, probably April time frame, Frederick. OB Adventures. Paperless is definitely a great idea to rid of pesky mail. Do you still have a US address? I'm not sure if you still have a US bank or something. You still have one. Yes, I have I have bank in the United States in Arizona, and I use someone's address at that for my bank. So, but they don't send me any mail, even my bank, because my bank sends it by email. Also, I get all my bank statements by email. Like I said, most companies now in the US has that going green thing available. So, I mean, it saves them money, instead of sending like mail, like paper mail. I'm sure they prefer just emailing you. And that's the only thing I have as far as like a connection in the United States is my US bank. Most of that connection I already don't have. Most,
It went up
oh, it went up? All right, sorry, babe.
right there.
Right there, right there. Robbie, all right. Gino, what are the requirements to get your driver's license? I'm going to get mine next month. All right, Robbie. For your driver's license, it's just a matter, it's different from every place in the Philippines. If you're going in Moab, Cebu, I would try to get your barangay ID because you can get a barangay ID where you live. Just make sure you bring a copy of a bill with your name on it, like internet bill, electric bill, or anything that proves that you live in the barangay. That's an official ID here in the Philippines, barangay ID. And then your next step would be you. I'm sure you already have your alien registration card. I think you told me you got that in Dumaguete. So those are the two ID cards that you can bring, and then of course your United States driver's license. Those are the documents that you would bring to the LTO. But it's LTO by LTO. I can't guarantee that they'll give you a driver's license with that paperwork. Some are easier, some are harder. It just depends on the LTO that you go to. It'd be good if Jonalyn or some of her relatives or anybody knows somebody that works at the LTO where you're going. That always helps. Always good to have people that you know.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, any government agency here in the Philippines, it's always good if you can go to a place where you know someone working there. Always helps. But those are the documents that you would need to try to get your driver's license. Ayo John. Hey, that he always Ayo always makes comments on our videos, and we've actually messaged each other.
I
Uh,
saw his YouTube videos.
yeah. Even Dazzle watches your videos now, John. Hey, good morning, Dazzle. I like the new screen. All right, all right. I got that ati-atihan on the background there.
Yeah.
I wish it was better weather so I could kind of like maybe before we end the live stream show you because it's kind of cloudy, a little bit of light rain here, but I like it because it's nice and cool.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna have a lot of more days where it's nice and cool because come beginning of March, it's gonna be hot. March and April is the hottest it is in our area, in Aklan province and Boracay. Even Boracay, man, when it's like March and April, that white sand on white beach. If you're walking, you could be walking underneath the canopy of coconuts, and you'll be sweating. You'll be sweating, man.
If you step out of your hotel room,
Yeah,
it will be.
you'll be sweating,
Yeah.
right? If you step out of your hotel, when you're staying in Boracay in March and April, you'll be sweating. You can pretty much count anywhere you walk in Boracay, March and April. You'll be sweating the whole time. A lot of times, I don't even wear a shirt because it'll just get soaked with sweat, especially if you're walking.
Have to bring water
Have to bring a lot of water. Have to bring a lot of water for sure.
or coconut juice.
Oh, there's AB. There's AB.
Ah!
Olsen's wife.
Hi, Desmond, Gino.
Sending hugs. All right, AB. I'm always messaging with your husband Olsen. So don't worry, AB. you will have support when you come here to the Philippines, even before you come here. Any questions you and your husband Olson has, we're here to help you. I love helping people make it here to the Philippines, make a home here in the Philippines, and retire here because I've experienced 14 years of the good life here, and I want to share it. It's like you can have a great life here in the Philippines, especially for you guys. You guys are like well off financially, so not you're gonna have an amazing life here in the Philippines. Glenn, hey Glenn, my neighbor, Camelia Glenn.
I saw Ate Rose picture
Oh,
with
you
her
did?
driving lesson.
Oh yeah, I did too. I did too,
Yeah.
Glenn. We saw. She was driving. Oh, she's driving a manual, babe.
Yeah, I
She was
think,
driving a
yeah.
manual transmission, blue car. That belongs to the driving
I
school.
think moto sports.
Yeah, yeah, it looked good. It looked good. I mean, she's learning how to drive a stick. That's awesome. Glenn and Vilma. Good morning, Gino. Good seeing you, both of you, on the live stream. All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. Dazzle, the reason that she joined me on the live stream today, after the live stream, she has a date with our good friend Eileen. Eileen is headed back to Arizona come Friday, so they're just trying to do things together before Eileen heads
Maybe I'll
back.
try to play billiards later.
I don't know. I don't know if you can play billiards now. Dazzle had a
I'll
little
play.
accident. Her index finger got caught in the car door, so I had to actually take Dazzle to the emergency room. So she's got a boo boo,
Woo,
but
woo.
it's not broken. Thank goodness it wasn't broken. I had to take her to get an
But I
X-ray.
can do this.
You can't. Yeah,
Not yet.
not yet.
But
Not
I
yet.
can do this now.
Yeah, yeah. So I had to take her to like Panay Hospital. I took her there in the emergency room. They had to do an X-ray, and then
Injection.
she got like a tetanus shot.
Yeah,
Uh,
it still hurts.
they gave her 14 days of antibiotics, and also for the pain, they gave her tramadol. And after she drank the tramadol, she wasn't feeling no pain because
But
tramadol
I
is pretty
stopped
strong.
drinking it.
Yep, good, good.
Yeah, I did stop so I can feel the pain here.
You can feel the pain from the shot, from the
Yeah,
shot.
yeah.
But it wasn't broken, so that's the good thing. That's the good thing. Glenn, you can swim with the sardines in Moalboal. We did it and it was great. Oh yeah, that Glenn, Dazzle wants to do that. She
Yeah.
wants to do the swim with the sardines.
I'll
I don't
have
know
the
if I don't know
goggles.
if Dazzle's brave enough to swim with the whale sharks.
Since they don't eat humans, maybe I can.
Maybe you can since, since they don't eat humans, since they don't bite, maybe. All right. But because our friend, they live in Moalboal, Glenn, so Robbie, really good friends of ours. We've hanged out
Yeah,
with
them
Robbie
in
and Jonalyn
Boracay.
and Boracay. And Robbie, I've known Robbie now for a few years now. I can remember when Robbie was just thinking about moving
Yeah.
to the Philippines. I've
I
been,
remember the video calls.
yeah, the video calls, and Robbie is kind of like I've seen his path to the Philippines. I've seen his journey. He came here first in 2022 for a month, and then he came here 6 months after that, and then finally last October, November, he finally moved here for good. So he's here now in the Philippines, happily retired in the Philippines, and I'm glad that I was part of that journey because I know how happy Robbie is now retired, and that's part of the reason that I love like helping people to find their way here to the Philippines and retire here because I really think you can have a good life here in the Philippines. That's why I enjoy it. I know there's a lot of videos that you watch on YouTube that they negative things about the Philippines, but I just think it's still a great place to find a good life and a good retirement life here. People here are friendly. People here are friendly. It's like for me, I'm not from Aklan province, and I love it here. It's like I've found a second life in my here in Aklan province. How's Dazzle doing with her fishing rod? All right, all right, all right. Good question, Glenn. When did we go fishing with your fishing rod, babe? Last week? Was it last week?
Um, I think so.
I think, yeah. My good friend Ray from Las Vegas, he's an avid fisherman. Like Ray's got like a tackle box and everything. He helped Dazzle and Leanna set up the fishing rod and reel. Put weights on the
Yeah.
line, the right hook, so they went fishing. Dazzle went fishing last week at Loola's fish farm, and she caught bigger fish, a lot of fish. She caught at least a kilo.
More than a kilo.
More than a kilo.
Yeah.
She's proud of that. More than a kilo. And they were good sized fish because Dazzle can cast now. She doesn't have to like fish right on the banks or right on the gazebo now. She's like flinging that.
I actually caught a big fish,
Uh-huh.
and it's called Liana skirt.
Leanna's what?
Skirt.
Oh, Leanna's skirt. That's right. That's right. Dazzle was like, she had cast one time and she like, it snagged.
It's not-
And we looked and
It was Liana's
it was Leanna because Leanna,
school uniform.
it was Leanna was in her school uniform because I picked up Leanna like at 4 p.m. so
Yeah.
she can go fishing too. And Dazzle hooked Leanna on her skirt. I was like,
It
man,
was a big fish.
it was a big. I'm glad you didn't hook her on skin or something. It was like you caught Leanna on her skirt, but I'm sure both of them are gonna get really good at casting. And then Dazzle's talking about going fishing at the port
Yeah.
by Lambingan Beach because they have a port at Lambingan Beach where people are fishing. So that will be your first experience ocean fishing,
Or maybe New Washington.
or maybe New Washington.
Because as I noticed at the Lambingan Beach,
Uh-huh.
it's low water.
Mm. Plus, you got to figure out what bait you will use there.
Yeah.
We got to find out. Maybe I'll ask Sparrow.
Spiral.
I'll ask our good friend Sparrow, Kuya Sparrow. He's a fisherman here, commercial fisherman, hobby fisherman. He knows everything about fishing here in Kalibo. I'll ask him what kind of bait you need to use, and then we can take Ray with us.
Yeah.
Ray is now Dazzle's fishing buddy.
Yeah, we're
Because
bad.
Ray even said, anytime Dazzle wants to go fishing, I'm going.
Yeah.
Because they both enjoy fishing. So that will be the next to come. Dazzle fishing out in the ocean.
Ginno just dropped us off there at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, about 10. I
And
dropped, then I came
just-
back at
yeah,
4. Yeah. That's what I usually do anyway, because I'm not much of a fisherman. I drop them to go fishing there at 10 in the morning. I came back with Leanne at 4, and then they fish some more until sunset. Until
And
sunset.
what I love about Laolas is that it's just Ray and I fishing there that time.
Oh yeah, because you
During
guys
the-
went your weekday.
Weekday.
Yeah, yeah. That video came out nice because you could tell Dazzle and Leanna were Dazzle and Ray were the only people fishing. That was like. And then when Leanna came, there were a couple more guys that were
Yeah.
fishing in the afternoon.
Yeah, in the afternoon.
But for the longest, most of the day, it was just you and Ray fishing. Jumpy, all right, Jumpy, right there.
Janty, yay!
our first member of our channel, Jumpy.
I know.
Oh, I was gonna mention Edgar Deem. Thank you very much, Edgar, for joining our membership on our channel. I saw your name as a new member. Thank you very much for joining the membership.
I think he joined last live stream.
Last live stream, okay. I saw in there. It's like added to the list. I gotta notice. Robbie, last weekend we were just swimming at the beach and 2 big turtles came right up to us and started eating off the seafloor. We weren't even on a tour. Oh, that's awesome, Robbie. That's awesome. I know it. What turtles you're talking about. It's the giant sea turtles.
As long as it's not the turtles that I can snap you.
Yeah, do they have that here? I don't know if they have the
I think
snapping
I
turtle
think
here.
I saw it on a safari.
Safari.
In Guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember now. But that's in a like a zoo, like a zoo. Clark Safari.
Clark
Yeah, when we
Safari.
went, you went. I don't think they have that out there in the like if you're out in the ocean or on
I don't
fresh
think
water.
so.
I don't think they have that snapping turtle thing. The sea turtles here, they get
Cute.
good size,
So
but
cute.
they're gentle. Yeah, they're gentle because sometimes you would see those giant sea turtles here walking slowly, like on the beach, to
Yeah.
lay their eggs.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that. I've seen that before.
That's nice.
Marvin Sarmiento. Hello, been following you guys. Hoping to meet you on our net. All right, Gibbon. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Hipon
Yeah,
Nabas.
Hibon Nabas. We
Yeah.
know that. We got a friend that lives in Hibon.
Yeah.
Dazel played
We
cornhole
used to
there.
play cornhole
Yeah,
there
at
at
Hibon. At
the
Hibon.
Hipon Elementary School.
We are husband and wife veterans that are planning to retire in Hibon. All right. Uh, if you need, well, you're from, I'm sure you got relatives, but if you have any questions about Aklan province or that area or, anything, man, just let us know. Be happy to give you information about your upcoming retirement here in Aklan. I just think, it's like most of the people that I communicate, that I talk, when they visit Aklan province, uh, end up liking Aklan province because for one, the housing here is very reasonable compared to other provinces or especially the cities. It's like you're saving money here as far as housing, and then very low cost of living here in the province of Aklan. One of the lowest I've seen on all our travels when Dazzle and I travel. Like we've gone to like Dumaguete, we've gone to like Bigan in Luzon, Baguio, even in Iloilo. It's just so much cheaper here, grocery wise,
Yeah.
right? Like even like Save More Grocery or even like the public market. A lot of products in Aklan province are just cheaper.
Mm. I really like that we're so close to Boracay and
Yeah,
even the cold spring in Nabas.
yeah. That's
And
what.
Antique.
Yeah, that's for me. It's like we're like an hour and a half away from Boracay, and that's my happy place on earth. It's like I've never been disappointed every time I go to Boracay. I know it's kind of a hassle sometimes to get through the port in Boracay, like Jetty Port. It's confusing. We actually took Ruben, not too long ago to the port. We got to inside the port. We were trying to assist Ruben. They told we were inside the port already, and they told Dazzle and Ruben, "You can't process here. You got to go back outside." So yeah,
Because you didn't have reservation, you have to go outside again
yeah,
to
yeah.
the window that says same day
Same
transaction.
day. It's
Yeah.
just the port is just it's been a headache for people coming to Boracay. That jetty port, the ferry ride that takes you from the mainland Aklan to Boracay Island. They've never solved that issue. It's always a hassle, especially now that we're getting into summer. Come March and April, that port is gonna be bombarded
Yeah.
with people.
I read last night that they're gonna have a automated machine for the unified ticketing something.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard about that, like the online pre-registration to
I
make it
think
through
so.
the port. But if you visit Boracay, just have a lot of patience going through the port
But
because
for us,
it's
yeah.
never a smooth transaction.
But for us locals, it's not like hassle like if you're a tourist, because we only have to like go through one window. Yeah, two windows. First is for the Malay
Same day, yeah,
Aklanon,
same day
and
transaction
then the
or Malay,
second
yeah.
will be an
Be-
ticketing.
because for Dazzle and I, we're Aklanon residents, and for anybody that has an Aklan ID, doesn't matter if it's barangay ID, doesn't matter if it's driver's
It's
license,
easier.
it's an easier process getting through the port. But if you're a tourist coming
Tourists.
from Manila or any other province, or it's just challenging. Just a warning, it's challenging because it's kind of like the typical
It is stressful.
stress. That's also it's a typical like processes here in the Philippines where you go to one window, you're done with one window, and they'll go to the next window, or go to window 9, go to window 7. They're like passing you from one window to another, and each window has a long line. And then
You don't
there's
know what to keep.
you don't want to keep, you don't know what's
know
going
what to
on.
keep. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna have you, they give you papers, and if you don't know
Yeah.
what to keep, what to throw, what to keep.
So be patient. Be patient. I would recommend if you have extra money,
Yeah.
just go ahead and hire Southwest Tours.
Oh no, there's yeah, yeah, you can do that also. And then when you get to the port, there's actually people in uniforms, like orange, blue, green.
Uh,
They will like ask you if you want a easier transaction, so they'll do it everything there, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
you will just have to like go with them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's best to like I mentioned, Southwest Tours. They have a company. They assist with transporting people from the airport when you land in a Boracay airport in Navas. They have a service where they take you from the airport to your hotel, cruise you through the line at the port. It just makes it easy, but of course it comes with a fee, you know. Uh, but if you're first time traveling to Boracay, I would recommend them. That way you don't have the headache of going through the port because I know many people get upset.
Especially during summer.
Summer,
There's a lot of people,
summer is just
tourists.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic, is the word that I can use. Like the minute you get to the port, the jetty port in Caticlan, they have people out the door. There's like a line. It's just a massive line outside the door and just chaos. People yelling. People, it's just like that's why I said recommend you to hire the companies that get you through that process. Or if you got Dazzle and I, if you like I know my friend, or
I
some,
think I found a job now.
yeah, you found a job. You found a job assisting people through the fort. Oh, my friend Vincent from Sacramento. He's gonna be in Boracay. He has reservations at the Paradise Garden and some hotels. Some hotels actually, like I know, maybe Henan, the big hotels. In Paradise Garden is one. They actually have a service from the hotel. They have their own boat sometimes. They have, that will get you out of that, bypass that process at the port. So those help, those help if you can get one of those. Of course, again, there's probably a fee or it costs more to stay at the hotels that you pick. But Vincent, he's gonna be here. I think March 12 to 15. So I'm gonna meet him for the first time. Looking forward.
That's my oldest brother's job.
Yeah, yeah. Dazzle's oldest brother,
From the
Mak
port
Mak.
to the hotel, then from the hotel to the
Yeah, that's what Dazzle's older brother does, assisting people get through the process at the port.
and then his boss is my uncle. So I'm gonna what do you call apply to him.
You can apply.
I'm gonna give him my resume.
All right, where did I steam? Good morning, good to see you live stream. All right there, I'm good. Marvin, did it go back up?
Oh, I think so.
Oh yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here by Robbie.
Yeah.
Marvin
Also,
Sarmiento. Hello, been following you guys. Okay, Gibbon. That's the last.
Gibbon.
Yeah, that's the last message retracted. E James. Oh, I know that flag. That's like the Puerto Rican flag, man. All right.
when I used to play poker in the,
Yeah, yeah,
I know every flags, but I forgot them already.
yeah. You forgot them already. All right. Let me see here. It went up again. Boy, there's a lot of comments. I got to go faster here, dude. I'm slow. I gotta get going here.
Why are you so slow, baby?
I'm slow. I'm slow. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of comments. I got to go faster. All right. I'm going to go through this because I'm like, there's a lot of comments here. John P. When I get there, I will send the county clerk's office my address and offer to serve on a jury if they play. If they blame your, and that's an expensive ticket, John P. That's an expensive ticket.
I
Irby,
don't,
Irby Amoyan. Brother, what made you decide to get dual citizen? In your opinion, what are the pros and cons? Thank you. All right, for me, it was an easy move. When I got here in 2011, I wasn't a dual citizen. I was a balikbayan, so I was taking advantage of the balikbayan privilege, which allows me to stay 1 year in the Philippines. I have to exit and then start my balikbayan privilege again if I come back. What made me decide to get dual citizenship was I attended STI College Kalibo, and they were asking for a student visa. So I went ahead and got my dual citizenship. That way, I didn't have to process the student visa, renew it every year, and all that. Dual citizenship just made it easy. Now I don't have. I can fly in and out of the Philippines. I can stay here forever. I don't have to go anywhere. It's like a lot easier when you're a dual citizen because I have a certificate now that says I'm a Filipino citizen again. The diva is just showing Toto who is top dog. My poor Toto. Yeah, I know, Horace. That's why we call her the diva. That's why she's the
Poor
diva.
Toto.
She is the boss. Chloe. Toto is just a
Don't
kind
worry
dog.
about Totoy for us because she sleeps in our couch.
Yeah, yeah. She's not, now.
She have even like pillows.
Yeah, Toto, you got pillows in our couch now, so uh, she is spoiled too.
She even like get a brush from Liana and myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
brush.
don't worry about Toto for us. Liana and Dazzle takes good care of them.
Chloe needs a male cat, but she gives us like the tip.
There's Eileen. Eileen, there's Dazzle's date for lunch today. Eileen. Yep.
Kylie!
You're awake, Dazzle. Yep, she wanted to come along, Eileen, because she figured after the live stream, we'll come pick you up, and then you guys can go to lunch together.
Yeah, Gino's the chaperone.
I'm the chaperone. I'm the chaperone. Rep Fred Travels. Hi, bro and sis. You always give great info. Thank you so much. All right, all right.
Thank you, Fred.
Frederick, appreciate that. Appreciate. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. HD.
HD.
I'm
our
sure your
moderator.
excuse for the courts will be hardships.
Shanti.
They usually ask for reasons not to serve in the jury. All right. Thanks,
Oh.
HD. In my mailbox area, one of 30 to 40 at my apartment complex, they fill up a 220-liter trash can every day of junk mail. Oh, I know, I know. I don't miss receiving junk mail at all, Daniel. You know, really, I don't really expect any mail from the U.S. anymore. I've been long gone from the U.S. 14 years now. So rarely, like I said, that I ever get any mail from the U.S. The last one mail I got was from the Veterans Administration. Was the last mail.
But Gino's still more American.
More American. I
Just
am.
between us.
Just between you. Just between you.
Hmm.
Hey, yo, John. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I need to get a new phone. My battery exploded I think it might be the phone variant. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got
about the battery.
you
yeah.
gotta be careful, John, especially if you plug in your phone here because that electric current here, fluctuates. Don't use your phone while it's plugged into the wall. Charge your phone and then unhook it, and then you'll use your phone because if you're using your phone while it's plugged into the wall, it has a tendency of overheating your battery. So that could be it. Try not to do that. Charge your phone, and then once you're done, unplug it, and then use your phone. Don't use it while it's plugged into the wall because it could overheat your battery.
Yeah.
Is your finger going to stop your fishing? How is your new rod and reel? All right.
They won't stop my fishing journey.
Will it stop or no? No?
What's that?
Will it stop your fishing or can you still fish? No, no. Dazzle said it won't stop her fishing.
Even if I can hold the
Yeah, you'll figure. You can go left-handed, babe. You can. I mean, you can figure it. And then he's asking, what was that?
yeah,
How is your new rod and reel?
oh, I love it. I love it. I just have to learn like when I try to like pull,
Reel it in. When you try to reel it in,
I'll have to make sure that I don't not
the knot.
Knot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was always my problem too when I fish with the rod and reel. Was like Dazzle. How your line gets tangled. Yeah,
tangled.
that Dazzle. She got tangled up a couple of times. But I told Dazzle that's just part of learning. You'll get good at it to where you won't have
I
that
think I
problem.
got tangled 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Dazzle got tangled 3 times, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get better, babe. I'm sure you'll
And
get
then I
better.
catch a big one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah. Alba
I love
thoughts.
the-
All right,
Right.
that's my friend Lawrence and Ellie.
Oh,
They reached out, Lawrence and Ellie, because on one of our videos, somebody had asked me if I knew people in Makati, and I don't know anybody in Makati. But Lawrence reached out and says, Now you do. Now we know somebody
from Makati,
from
yeah.
Makati, and thank you for the picture that you sent, Lawrence. You have a beautiful family, man. Your two little kids are like so cute, so cute. And now we have friends in Makati, Lawrence and Ellie. And if next time you go in Boracay, we'll definitely have to hook up. We'll do a meetup when next time you go to Boracay. Because they said they went to Boracay, but they didn't know us yet. When the last time they went to Boracay. Glenn, curious how much your ER bill was for all they did for Dazzle. Hope she's feeling better. Okay, I can answer that. I that the ER visit was 700 pesos for the ER visit, including the tetanus shot. And then the X-ray was I think 500, about 500.
Almost 400. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
400 for
So that's about 1,200 for the ER, 1,200, about $20 for the ER visit and X-ray,
X-ray.
and then her meds, her 14 days of antibiotics and the tramadol that she got. It cost like 1,000.
Yeah.
So all total about 2,000. I think it came out to like 2,400.
Yeah, I even have like the high twins.
Oh yeah, she got the spray. That way, it's kind of like you spray it. That way, antibacterial. Yeah, antibacterial. So about 2,400 pesos at Panay Hospital. I went to Panay Hospital, the emergency room there, because Panay Hospital is listed under TRICARE. I'm under TRICARE medical insurance for my military service. Dazzle is covered too. So with TRICARE, Panay Hospital is a certified facility. I had to pay 100%. So everything was paid 100% by me, by Dazzle. But I can file online with TRICARE, so I can recoup like 75% of the cost. So about 2,400. That's about $40, I think, about $40. So not bad, for an ER visit, about $40, including the medication.
I am feeling better now when
Yep,
I almost got sick yesterday. Almost.
almost. I think that's almost got the fever from the tetanus shot. It wasn't from the finger, but she feels better today. She feels better today. Robbie, Gino, that's our great friends, and we're definitely a big part of reason I am happily retired. Oh, thank you, Robbie. You're one of my success stories, Robbie, and I'm always proud that I was part of your journey. I was part of that's what makes me happy with our channel. It's like the people that I helped move here to the Philippines, and my little part in like. Getting you here to the Philippines, and now when I see your pictures that you're having a great life here in the Philippines. That's like that. Thank you for me. That's what I get out of it. It makes me happy seeing people happy here in the Philippines. OB Adventures. That's Olson. Olson. Is it better to have DFAS send money directly to a Philippine bank versus like? I don't think that's possible. Olson. I don't think it's even possible for DFAS. That DFAS is the military accounting, military. That's where we get our military pension. I have never heard of anybody that's gotten their military pension directly sent to the Philippine bank, and I don't think you want to do that anyway. I think most of military retirees here in the Philippines, U.S. military, most of us still maintain a bank in the U.S. and get our direct deposit to a U.S. bank. Uh, I just wouldn't trust a Philippine bank for my military pension. Just my opinion, but I've never heard of anybody that's been able to do that here
I,
anyway.
I know one person
One person, all right.
with their social security.
Yeah, yeah,
They get it from their bank here in the Philippines, Metro Bank.
yeah. So,
Direct.
yep. Social Security is different. Once you start Social Security, like for me, when I start my Social Security here in the Philippines, I would apply at the U.S. Embassy. I don't mind getting that to the bank, direct to the Philippine bank. But my military pension, uh, I've always received my military pension with the same bank in the U.S. So I'm not messing with what works. I've been collecting a military pension now for 21 years, and it hasn't gone wrong a single month. For
Babe,
20,
you're old.
I'm old. I'm old. I am old. Babe. So for 21 years, when I started my pension in 2004, it's gone through the same bank, and I'm not gonna mess with that. It's gone through the same bank in the U.S. Every month, I get it in the bank, so I don't like messing with something that works. You know, because something might happen that it messes up my military pension. So I wouldn't recommend changing it. If you're receiving it in a bank in the U.S., Olsen, keep it in the bank in the U.S. You can always try to find a family member in the U.S., a friend in the U.S., where you can use their address for your bank in the U.S.
Yeah, just make sure your social security gets in my bank.
Yeah, it does. I'll make sure it's a joint account, one of our joint accounts, babe.
No.
Trying to figure out how we will move money between banks when we get to the Philippines. And he said, all right, just message me, Olsen. Message me on WhatsApp. We're connected on WhatsApp anyway. I can give you plenty of suggestions how to move money. Moving money is easy, brother. It's having money is the issue. You won't have a problem. You got a lot of money, man. You got a good pension. So the people that have issues as far as transferring money in the Philippines are the one with like limited funds. But people like you with like a high retirement, you won't have a problem here, man. It's easy to move money around. Not an issue. What is that artwork behind you? It looks festive.
Yeah.
And why
it's
are you
just
streaming?
it,
All right, all right. Horace, it's the Ati-Atihan. You see a lot of these murals, Horace, in Kalibo. It represents Ati-Atihan Festival. Uh, they're everywhere here in Kalibo because they're really proud of that Ati-Atihan Festival here. And the reason we're doing the live stream here is because our internet
when
at
it's
our
raining.
house, when it's raining, it's like shoddy.
Yeah.
Like last week when we tried to do the live stream on this laptop that Ruben gave us, I couldn't even get it to work. It did that. It says going live, and it was doing that. So uh, I guess I just can't rely on the internet anymore at our subdivision, our community, Camellia Clan, because we only have one service available through us, through Kalibo Cable. They don't have any competition. So it's not like I can go to a better service. Joel has suggested he has Starlink and in Kalibo, but you know, Starlink is more expensive here in the Philippines. Yeah, I'm looking at right now with Kalibo Cable in our community. I pay $25 a month. If I go with Starlink, it's gonna cost like $60 a month. So more than double. So I can just do the live stream from now on, like here at the GQ Plaza. There's other cafes here in Kalibo where I can do it. So I'll just start doing it that way because they have better internet. Maybe I'll take Chloe with me in like
Yeah.
a carrier. That way, Horace can still see the diva.
Good, diba? What about Tukoy?
Toto, I don't know. She's too big to carry around. At least
Heavy.
Chloe, I can carry
Yeah.
Chloe.
Toto
Toto
is
is too
really
heavy. Toto is too heavy.
Yeah.
All right, Jumpy Dazzle was flexing after catching fish. It was intimidating. All right, all right, all right. Uh,
I
what?
caught a lot.
Oh, she caught a lot. Watch out, Jumpy. She's gonna get a hang of that rod and reel, and she's gonna be like smoking people now as far as her catch.
I'm actually so excited to like get on a boat and then start fishing in the ocean.
On the ocean, yeah, she's looking. Our friend Brian in Texas, he's in Galveston County. He's gonna be here soon in Kalibo, and one of the first things Brian wants to do is take Dazzle on a boat and go fishing out in the ocean, and not go film that because that will be your first experience in a boat fishing out in the ocean, and you can catch some serious fish, babe, when you go out in the ocean here. Because I see like our friend Sparrow, he monitors the fishing area here in Kalibo, and some of the fishes that they catch, yellowfin tuna, red snapper, like barracuda,
Yeah.
even a long barracuda. I mean, that's some serious fishing. Brian wanted Dazzle to experience like that tug, like when you hook a big fish, that tug. Dazzle hasn't experienced that yet, where your pole will bend, babe. Like
Yeah.
yeah, So uh, Brian is excited to show you that type of fishing.
I need to like muscle up
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the big fish.
you're pretty strong, babe. You're pretty strong.
For the big fish bait, I gotta muscle up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You work out in the gym. You got a gym membership, babe. You can just start doing curls. You got to build up your guns. That
Yeah.
way, you can reel in
Yeah,
the big fish.
actually, a trainer wants to like train me for a month, but I was like, a trainer.
Oh, yeah, your trainer. Yeah, the gym. Yeah, I mean, at least have them show you like the weights part. That way, you can kind of build a little bit of strength. You don't. Dazzle doesn't really need cardio because she's good with. You're good with cardio, babe. It's like maybe just the strength, like add strength, or you can start doing push-ups inside the house, right?
Yeah, planking.
Planking, yeah, do planking, push-ups.
I do planking with Liana, but only sometimes.
Sometimes you're not consistent. You're not consistent with Leanne. Leanna's not consistent with working out anyway.
Yeah,
She's like off and on.
Yeah.
Leanna, as far as working out, is off and on with
Yeah,
Leanna.
I always ask her if she wants to go to like jog with me, and she was like, "I don't need to jog, Ate. I'm already sexy."
Wow, this is already sexy. There was a guy in his kayak that was swallowed by a whale, then spit out. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Daniel. I saw that video. That was pretty amazing.
Is that the same whale that I'm gonna swim in? Cebu?
No, no, that's a giant whale.
Okay,
The,
so the
the
same
whales in Cebu don't get that big. The whales
How about
in Cebu,
Monica?
the Oslo of Cebu, they're smaller whales. So they're
Yeah.
not that giant one.
How about
HD. Usually, I would ask the reasons for medicine prescription. It's usually how I determine whether or not my physician is competent. If they're not, then I'll consider. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like um, you have to be sure with like the physicians, even in the U.S., even here in the Philippines. It's like I do research too. Like when I picked my oncologist, when I decided on my oncologist, I did plenty of research and I like what my oncologist told me before I started treatment. It's very important. You just can't like let people like put the whole trust on even doctors. You have to do your own research, in my opinion, anyway. Obi can highly recommend you set up a free checking account with Schwab. They will give you a debit card which allows you to withdraw pesos from the Philippine bank, no fees whatsoever. All right, yeah, yeah. I'll mention that. I'll explain that to Olson, Lawrence. I'll explain that to him. I'm pretty familiar with like the different options that he'll have once he moved it. But thank you, Charles Schwab. That's always mentioned. A lot of vloggers, a lot of people use Charles Schwab here in the Philippines because you can have the Charles Schwab ATM and get uh, money from the ATM here, and they reimburse you with Charles Schwab. They'll reimburse you with the fees, the ATM fees here. But I've also one thing about Charles Schwab that you have to kind of watch out is like once Charles Schwab figures out that you're not in the United States, I have heard, I don't know how much truth to this, if they find out that you're been living here abroad and you're not in the United States, they have closed people's accounts. But I don't know how much truth that is, but I've seen other videos mentioning that, and even on my expats group, I've seen people mention that they've had their accounts closed because they're not living in the United States anymore. Hey, Antonio 3K. That's Ivan in Canada. All right, Ivan. I'm glad you got online. Ivan reached out to me this past week. We actually had a video call yesterday. Yesterday, I had a video call with Ivan. Ivan and his wife, and they have two kids, young kids. One's 2, one's 6. They're moving to Iloilo City. So I told Ivan I will help him with whatever he needs as far as getting moved, to Iloilo City. I will guide Ivan and his wife. All right, I just said the shout out. Thanks for the
Shout
shout
out.
out. HD, official Navy Federal has the same deal, and they usually provide competitive rates, especially with. All right, yeah, HD, thanks, thanks. And I've mentioned before, like Navy Federal, you can actually get your car here in the Philippines, a brand new car from the dealership. You can buy here in the Philippines using Navy Federal Credit Union. So that's another option that I will let also know that's available to him. Because I know many military people that move to the Philippines bank with Navy Federal Credit Union, and getting a car loan from Navy Federal will save you a ton of money because the interest rates at the dealership here, the local banks here are very high compared to Navy Federal Credit Union. That's why highly recommend if you can get an account with Navy Federal Credit Union, if you're interested in buying a brand new car here in the Philippines, that is the way to go. Please remember to give Gino a thumbs up. Hey, thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate that. HD, the snapping turtles are in the Americas.
Okay.
I highly doubt they are in the. That's what I was thinking. Thank you, HD, because Dazzle always watches these videos about snapping turtles, poisonous snakes. So she's worried about swimming in the ocean here.
Mouth
The
something.
cotton mouth snake. She's always watching
Snakes
this.
in the tree.
Yeah. She's always watching all this scary stuff, and then she worries about them when she's swimming in the ocean. Is something gonna bite me here? Like telling her, you gotta stop
Shark.
watching all those things, babe.
Sure.
You shark.
I know the one that you get like in Arizona.
Uh huh.
That
The
makes sense.
rattlesnake. The rattlesnake. Yeah, you won't have. There's no
Yeah.
There's no rattlesnakes here in the
Scary.
Philippines. Daniel, check out Skyway Bridge Fishing in Tampa, Florida. It's the longest pier in America. You can drive your car on the pier and fish. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. We'll check it out. We'll watch a video of that, Daniel. Hey, Ray, all right, Ray, my good
Ray.
friend in Sacramento, California.
Hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray. I'm glad to see that you guys are doing well. Yep, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're gonna do this live stream, and then after this live stream, we're gonna eat lunch with our good friend Eileen before she heads back to Arizona. Eileen and Joel, they come here to Kalibo for Ati-Atihan. They celebrate Ati-Atihan here every year, and then they leave February, March, usually. So once they leave, we'll see them again next year. This is like the 3 years now, 3 years in a row where we got to hang out with them. We actually took a trip to Iloilo City with them.
Yeah, we
They
did.
took us to Vikings, the
I
all you
think
can
it's
eat
the
buffet.
first time we went outside the clan.
Yeah, yeah, with them
Together.
together. We usually spend time with Joel and Eileen in Boracay, but this was the first trip outside of Aklan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. Amazing. We always have a great time with them. They're like the best people. They're like family to us now. They're not even. We don't even just consider them friends. I actually got a call from Joel. Called me
Yeah.
this morning. He's on his way to Vegas, driving his car. I'm sure he's got that hands-free phone in his car. So we were talking that he's headed to Las
You know
Vegas.
why Joel is a tech guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joel's a tech guy.
Tech
He
guy,
got all the
yeah.
fancy gadgets. He's always like showing me all his cool gadgets. Delhi vlogs, maayong aga. Why? Oh yeah. Hey Delhi,
Hey, Daddy.
maayong aga.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, she's been watching our channel for a while now.
Thank you.
Like this video, please. All right, Daniel. Thank you. And Ayo John. All right, thank you both. All right, Ayo. Alligator snap in southern parts of the U.S. They can be over 100-year-old again. Wow,
Even,
wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I won't show that video to that. So she worries about enough animals. turtles.
Spiders.
Was Leanna the biggest fish? I would
Yeah.
probably say she is. was when she hooked Leanna's skirt, Leanna like turned around like, what happened? And I was laughing so hard because like Dazzle was like, she snagged, and then we all looked around and it was like Leanna's skirt.
Good thing she was also busy.
Yeah,
She
she was.
didn't
Oh
give me
yeah,
a hard time.
yeah. She was too busy fishing too. Happy that yeah. I don't think she can toss Leanna. Leanna's a good size now. I don't think you can toss Leanna out there in the pond. Babe.
I still can.
You still can. You still can. Personally, I am depositing in Schwab and my retirement into Navy Fed. All right, Daniel. Good plan. Good plan, Daniel. And you have the backup, third back, and that's a good that you have backup. That's like a smart thing to do there, Daniel. 2D Hood Farms. Hey, Gino and Dazzle have been watching long time, but on a different account. Just thought I'd say hi. Moving to the field in 20. All right, all right. Hello, hello, 2D Hood Farms. That's a cool name, 2D Hood Farms. Tanya G. Wilkins. How
2029.
How is the air in Kalibo? I was in Binyan Laguna, Labang, and was surprised how polluted the air is because of the vehicles. Also, very scary to cross the street. We got good quality air here in Kalibo and the whole of Aklan province. We do not have problem here with pollution. Uh, the most vehicles here is tricycles. Motorcycle is the main public transport. We don't have a lot of jeepneys here traveling in Kalibo. Most of the jeepneys are like will travel Kalibo to like the different towns. Like it'll travel to like
New Washington.
New Washington. It'll travel to Banga. But on the streets of Kalibo, it's mostly tricycles, as you can see on our videos. And we're near the ocean. Kalibo, there's like Aklan River here.
So did you see the ocean?
Yeah, you can see the ocean here. Yeah, from the roof deck here. We're only about a mile from the ocean, so you always get this nice breeze coming through Kalibo. So no issues with pollution at all. And that's one of the things I love about Aklan province because I've never experienced pollution here. Like I can walk in our subdivision. You can see in our videos. I breathe nothing but fresh air here, and I love that. I love that. But if you're going to Laguna, Binyan, you're going to Alabang, Muntinlupa, man, that's just congested areas. I've been to those areas, and we don't have that kind of traffic here in Kalibo. Not even close. Not even Iloilo City. If you go to Iloilo City, they don't have the problem of pollution and all that like they have in Metro Manila and the crowded areas now in Laguna. Hey, Gino Dazzle, I know Tagalog. Maybe I gotta slow here. I gotta be careful when I move it because it goes so fast. Right? Maybe your first language. Do you know any other language like Cebuano, Ilocano? Have studied. Me, I'm fluent in Tagalog. I was born and raised in Manila. I was born in Tondo, Manila. I grew up in Manila till I was 12 before I moved to the U.S. I'm fluent. I read, write, everything in Tagalog. About the only fluent I am is in Tagalog. I can speak, I can understand Aklanan now because I've been around here in Aklan, so I understand a little bit of it. Dazzle, she's fluent in Tagalog, Ilonggo, Aklanan, so she speaks a lot more languages than I do.
But English is the most important.
The English is the most important.
Especially when you want to go to abroad for work.
Yeah, and that's why I tell Leanna because Leanna has plans to work abroad someday. That's why I'm always working with Leanna's English because I tell her how important it is.
She actually used blackmail to me last night.
Uh-huh.
Her blackmail is that she's not gonna send me balikbayan boxes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's funny. Dazzle and Leanna has this deal already
Yeah.
that someday when Leanna's working overseas,
Yeah.
she owes Dazzle balikbayan boxes.
Yeah,
She's
three times a year.
That's a lot of balikbayan. Leanna, once she starts working abroad, she's supposed to send Dazzle
Yeah.
3 balikbayan boxes a year. And Leanna was teasing Dazzle because
Yeah.
they were having an argument about something.
I'm my
And
favorite kid. I told her the other kid is supposed to be my favorite, but she's not here. She's not around. And Diana was like, "Be careful with your decisions, ate."
oh yeah, yeah, because the conversation, we were just in the car in the conversation, but I was telling Dazzle that Leanna's my favorite of all the kids, like all the kids in her family. Leanna's my favorite. That's easy. I'm sure people can see that. And then Dazzle mentioned her favorite's the other nephew. So Dazzle, Leanna said, "Ate, you better be careful
With your
because with
decisions.
your decisions on who's your favorite, because you might not get the balikbayan boxes when I start working abroad."
And
I
her
was
word
like
was like,
laughing.
and her word, it was like, ayusin mo decision mo sa
Yeah,
buhay, ate.
yeah. She said in Tagalog, she said in your
Ayusin
language.
mo decision mo sa
Yeah.
buhay,
Make
ate.
sure your decisions are good in your life. That's what Leanna told Dazzle.
Or else, so balik bayan
Or
dancers.
else, no balikbayan box from Leanna once she starts working overseas.
She was like, I thought I'm your favorite kid. Ayusin mo decision mo sa buhay, ate.
Yeah. Irvi Amoyan, brother, how is your GI Bill? Man, GI Bill for me was like amazing. I mean, it's like the I'm glad I used my GI Bill here in Kalibo, Aklan. I went to college here in Kalibo, Aklan for 4 years at STI College Kalibo. So I used up all my 36 months on the GI Bill. And while I was attending on the GI Bill here in Kalibo, my housing allowance at the time was $1,500 a month. This was back in 2012 to 2016 until I graduated. It was awesome to attend. I mean, that's where I met Dazzle. I would
Yeah.
have not met Dazzle if I didn't attend college here in the Philippines. So that was just
Pinagsisihan niya na yata yun, guys.
no, no. That is it's the best decision, best experience. One of the best experience of my life was going to college here in the Philippines on my GI Bill, and highly recommend it. If and anybody out there needs assistance, it's like need any questions as far as using their military GI Bill education benefit here in the Philippines, help out with that. To have less of the chance that Schwab will close your account, keep a USA address. Have some dollars in your investment account. Yeah, I think that's the thing. If you have investment accounts, stocks at Charles Schwab, you should be okay. You should be okay. Not just checking. Yep. Yeah. Good recommendation, Daniel. Good advice. Good advice. Lawrence in Makati. Tudi. I still have no idea or clue how to travel out of the US, but hope to figure it out all by then.
2029.
All right, yeah, you got plenty of time, 2D. And then if you have any questions, just email me. My email, I put it in the description box of all our videos. You can even contact me at WhatsApp. I have a WhatsApp account. It's 6399496479495, and I answer everybody's messages. It's like I get messages on Messenger, I get messages on WhatsApp, I get emails. I always answer. Even on the comments. I always answer. I make sure that it's important to me that I reply back to everybody. Schwab is a good place to send your social security. Oh, nice! Good suggestion there, Lawrence. My YouTube name is from my mother, and live in her van with three dogs, 11. Oh, to
Wow.
the whole hood
Three
farm.
dogs.
Three dogs. We
Aw.
like her already, 2D, because that both Dazzle and I, we're like dog lovers. We just love our two dogs, Toto and Chloe. Jumpy. The clear air and seafood are two of the main reasons I'm going to retire in the clan. A good choice, Jumpy. You will love it here. If you like fresh air, good seafood, I don't think you can find a better place than Aklan province. It's like one of the best places for those two things: clean air and good seafood. Those are good reasons, Lauren says. What's the name of the best hospital in your area? Thank you. All right. For the best hospital here in Kalibo, I would probably say Asia Pacific Medical Center. They've been open now for a little over 1 year now. My doctor, my oncologist, actually has a clinic there, Dr. Palik. So I go to Asia Pacific Medical Center for my checkups. Uh, Brand new facility, 8 stories high, emergency room with ambulances, top of the line medical facility, MRI machines, you name it. High quality. And I have experience with medical. I worked over 25 years in the medical field. So they have state of the art, new equipment at the Asia Pacific Medical Center here in Kalibo. Awesome. Thank you. LOL. Ayo, Ayo John. LOL. Love those balikbayan boxes. All right, I know, right? Sergeant USA. Seafood and seafood are my two main reasons to move to Auckland. The third and fourth. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for the kind words, brother. And we can't wait to meet you in person. I love meeting all the people that I communicate with because now Daniel, we've been communicating for a while now, and then when they finally meet here, it's like I almost know them, and when they meet us, like even Hosea when we met them Wednesday night, and Luisa when we met them, I was like amazed of like how much they knew about Dazzle Night because they watch all our videos and they were just like, yeah, when you went here, when you did this, and I'm like, wow, you remember, but it just makes us happy, makes Dazzle and I happy because we just have a lot more friends now. People are happy to see us.
Liana gets so many titas and titos.
I know. Leanna's lucky. Leanna got all these tita and
We
titos.
have all these chocolates at home.
Yeah, I mean, they have a collection of chocolates in our fridge. If I open our fridge, where you keep like the crisp lettuce and stuff like that, it is full of different kinds of chocolates. We got C's candy, we got boxes of different candies there from the U.S., from Canada. It's like
And actually, Liana's like half.
yeah,
It's almost done.
yeah. Of course, they have to split all the chocolates that they receive. Leanna has her share and Dazzle has her share. And Dazzle always teases Leanna because her share of the chocolates are getting low.
Yeah.
Dazzle's collection is always higher than Leanna's.
Just like yesterday, we have like she got like 15 pieces of the chocolate,
Yeah.
and then in one sitting she ate 5 already. So she only have 10 now.
On one sitting, she ate
Yeah.
five chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate. You gotta limit that girl from eating chocolate. No wonder she's hyper, man. You gotta limit the chocolate intake, baby. Because that girl gets hyper.
But I didn't look.
You can't keep an eye on her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Because
She's
I go
sneaky.
upstairs.
Yeah, when you go upstairs, she'll sneak the chocolate. Tanya G. I have not been to the Philippines for 12 years, so when I was there last week, I could not recognize Binyan and Alabang, and shocked how congested it became. Oh, I can understand that. I could understand that because when I finally moved back to the Philippines, I was the same way. I hadn't been in Manila in so long, and I don't like going to Manila. It's just so congested, so polluted. That's why I know exactly what you're
That's
saying.
Sparrow.
Oh, you see Sparrow? Where is he?
Nagtatrabaho dito sa
Oh yeah. All right.
Baka ano
They're
na?
what they do here at Pastrana Park. They have every Sunday morning they have a farmers market. So those tents that they're setting up, our good friend Sparrow, he's helping set up the tents.
Yeah.
So what they do, since it's Friday now, they'll set up all these tents, and come Sunday here, they have a big farmers market.
Yeah.
And Sparrow,
To buy
he,
papaya.
he always sells like seafood. He always had like a sack of like
Oyster.
oysters, talaba.
And
He has
fish, I
and
think.
fish and fish. He also sells fish. That's why they're setting up. They're setting up for a farmers market. I love the farmers market. You
I
know,
wanna buy papaya.
papaya. I got you papaya the last
Yeah,
time.
it was yummy.
It was yummy. Yeah, that's probably why you like to go again. Yeah.
Horace. Marie is laughing over Liana's response to Dazzle because
She loves the kid too. Yeah, yeah.
I was just kidding, guys. You know, Liana's like my top two, next to Ginno.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just giving her a
She-
hard time. It
she-
was so funny.
Dazzle and Leanna, they always tease each other. It's a competition. They're sisters, you know,
Yeah.
Horace. They're always competing about everything. But there's a
was
lot
so
of love
funny.
there. There's a lot of love, you know.
Her response was like, it was so funny.
Yeah.
I think she was like hurt a little.
Yeah, she was hurt a little because when you mentioned that she wasn't the favorite, you know, so that's why
like-
you know, she told Dazzle, watch out,
Yeah.
ate.
Ayusin mo ate decision mo sa buhay, ha?
Yeah, because that balikbayan box might be less, less in the balikbayan box.
Balikbayan box.
No
Talaga
balikbayan box,
dati,
no
ah.
balikbayan box. She's blackmailing you already with the
She's
balikbayan
already using the
Yeah.
balikbayan box to block.
to blackmail you. But me, Leanna already knows that she's my favorite. I got a soft heart for Leanna. You know, she already knows that. You know, she already got Kuya's love. You know,
Mm-mm.
she knows that anyway. She gets away with
Yeah.
everything when it comes to me.
Yeah, and when we talk about like the number one person in our life, of course for me it's Gino. So Diana was like, "Ay nako ate, so it's not me, it's Kuya." So I told her, like, yeah, but you got like mom as your number one person, and she will laugh after that because she knows.
Yeah, Leanna's funny because it's a big deal to her that she's the number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a big deal to her that number one or number two. She doesn't want to hear that another of Dazzle's nephews is like over her as far as love. She doesn't like hearing that. She doesn't like hearing that. Tanya G, I had to wear a mask outdoors because of the. A good idea, Tanya, and that's recommended anyway. When people live in Metro Manila, you know, Alabang, even Binyan, Laguna, because it's so heavily congested now, and they still haven't phased out the jeepneys, and I don't think they'll ever phase it out. They always talk about phasing out the jeepneys because you know the jeepneys they run on diesel, and when the jeepneys like accelerate, you see like black smoke coming out of the jeepneys. They always talk about phasing them out, but it's never happened. Jeepneys are like, I think it's just part of like the Philippines. I don't think they'll ever really phase them out. I still see jeepneys anywhere I go in the Philippines. Yeah, Tanya, if you did not visit in 12 years, you would be shocked by places like Makati and BGC. Yeah, our Makati friends. We now have friends in Makati. Lawrence, he knows all about Makati there, Tanya. 2D, I have an uncle that was a pilot stationed at Clark in the 70s. Come from, all right, 2D. I was stationed at Clark. In Angeles City too. I was there 88 to 91. I was part of the Pinatubo evacuation. So cool. I still meet a lot of people that were kind of like we're the Clark family. We even have like a group on Facebook. A lot of people that were stationed at Clark. Princess Lyra Rubio. Teja sinista ganood sa. All right. That's in. I can understand even the Aklanon. They needs is Dazzle's nephew, the oldest nephew. Needs, right?
Yeah.
He's 12 years old and he says he's watching. It says there ganood sa
Oh,
ganood
yeah.
sa imo.
Princess is Liana's friend.
All right.
Hi, Princess.
All right.
Liana and I talks about you.
Yeah. So see, I can read Aklanon. I can understand.
Hi, Miss. Yeah, that's my nephew. That's my favorite nephew.
The favorite nephew.
Yeah, I
That's
love
who
that.
doesn't. That's like that's what Leanna don't like hearing that Dazzle's favorite nephew is needs is like higher than Leanna. She don't like hearing that.
Or Gub Gub is higher than
Or
Leanna.
oh man, Leanna's really not gonna like hearing that, babe. You'll never get a balikbayan box now.
Her favorite nephew is Dudoy.
Yeah. Leanna's favorite nephew is
We have
Dudo.
our own favorite
Yeah,
nephews.
you have your own favorite
Yeah.
nephews.
But she doesn't want to be like our nephews to be above her.
Above her,
Yeah.
above her. The
So
nephews
it's a
cannot
deal.
be above. Yeah,
It's a deal.
Right. Tanya said, I didn't bother going to the airport except for the airport. From the airport, I already saw the heavy smog in Makati area. I studied high school in Makati. I grew up in Alabang. All right, all right. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with all those areas, Tanya, because I went to school. I graduated elementary school at Letran College in Intramuros. It's an all boys Catholic school in Manila. So before I went to the United States, I lived in Quezon City, in Alabang, Makati. You know, back in the day, in the 70s, is I remember. And of course, they're like that's like 70. They don't even look like. I mean, I don't recognize like if I even go to Makati now, those there, I don't even recognize what I remember when I was young in the 70s. So I know exactly how you feel. I know how you feel like Metro Manila, just like balloon. It's like an explosion of like buildings and everything. Horace, maybe Chloe is giving Leanna diva lesson. I think so, Horace.
Because they're so close.
They're so close. Chloe and Leanna, they're like teammates.
Yeah.
They're like so close.
And Tutoy too.
And Totoy too. I mean, Totoy, Leanna spoils Totoy too because she gets a
Yeah.
daily brushing now.
Yeah.
Totoy likes it. Totoy like all behave. Totoy will like sit, like won't move, and
Yeah.
she lets Leanna brush her, and they're buddies.
Yeah. Actually, Liana also gives me a hard time with Chloe because she said when Gina and I wasn't around, Chloe would be so sweet to her. But when the time we came home, Chloe will like snub Liana.
I know.
And then give us her attention.
Attention. Yeah.
So Liana no more.
Yeah. When we go outside for a little bit and
Yeah.
Leanna's left with the dogs,
Yeah.
Leanna says, Chloe's like snuggling,
with
like
her.
sleeping with her and all that. But the minute we walk in, like let's say when Dazzle and I were jogging around our community, the minute we walk in, Chloe bails on Leanna and then gets near us, and Leanna always says, "What happened, Chloe? You
Yeah.
traitor!"
When she tries to hug Chloe,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
carry Chloe
Chloe does
doesn't
that.
want
She wants to go
anymore.
to us.
Yeah.
She wants to go to us.
A traitor.
Daniel said, "Have you ever ate at the filling station? It's very cool looking and seems to have great food." Filling station. I'll have to look that up, Daniel.
Station?
Yeah, I don't think we've eaten at the filling station. I don't know. I never heard of it.
A gas station?
I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up, Daniel. I'll look it up. 2D. If I did Facebook, I'd join your group, but I haven't used it in years. Was married 20 years. Among girls, so I didn't want to be friends or talk with her family. Okay, hey, understand. Like me, I belong to like a few Facebook groups, like expat groups. One I really like is the positive expats in the Philippines. I belong to a group, and then I have a group of my Clark people, the people that I work with at the hospital, 13th Air Force Medical Center. We have a group that we still communicate, share pictures. It's kind of cool because we were stationed at Clark in the 80s until 91, and we just reminisce. We actually have meetings, meetups in Clark, meet up in Angeles. Actually, some of them visited us here. Ida and Chang visited here in Aklan. So I like keep getting back to old friends from my time at Clark Air Force Base. Olson, have a great day, everyone. Lots of great info as well. We have USA. Oh, you're good already, Akas, to feel relief. So be safe. You're good already, Olson. You're ahead of the game, man. You already have things set up there. But we'll communicate more, man. I'll explain to you what your options will be as far as moving money here. 2D, I did TikTok have 10K followers there.
What? That's
um,
a lot.
we don't have TikTok. I don't even know how that
Yeah.
works. I don't have.
Liana does have
I don't
TikTok.
have a TikTok account. Dazzle doesn't have it, but Liana has a TikTok account. So I don't know how that works. But
I saw Liana doing this.
I should do the dance thing. Yeah. Glad to hear there are good banking options for bets. Thank you all for your service. All right, Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you. Aha, Chloe is a true player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's just
Chlo-
loyal to
Chlo-
me.
yeah, Chloe is the boss out of
Yeah.
everybody in our house, of course. She's really the diva.
Who's your favorite human?
You, yeah.
Who's the boss?
You. Chloe's favorite is that, so that's always her favorite. Hey yo, John. Hey Gino, I wanted to ask you before I forget. What editing software do you use for your videos? Oh, okay. We use Shotcut.
It's
Shotcut. Free editing video. Dazzle actually learned how to use Shotcut, and she taught me how to use it. So we both know how to edit using Shotcut. I also was a live streamer in gaming. Ooh, nice, gaming.
Wow, live
But one
streaming.
day, 5 years ago, I quit and got tired of it. All right, 2D. I was never into gaming. It's like I think the last video game that I really played was like Super Mario Nintendo. But after that, I never got into gaming anymore. It's like I don't play video games. And now I don't really have time for video games. Dazzle actually at one time wanted to get like a video game, to play
Nintendo.
Nintendo. She wanted to play Nintendo, but I told her she's already too busy with stuff, working out with Leanna, with our
At
YouTube.
least Liana will play it.
Yeah. We didn't want to get any gaming stuff in our house because we know
One of my sacrifices
It-
as
it-
a parent.
as a parent, it might influence Leanna.
No
Leanna,
more video game.
yeah, Leanna might start playing video games, so we didn't want that. We want to be focused on her education.
But I really like her as my jogging buddy because after 2 blocks, she's like, I'm so tired, ate. I need some air. I need water.
Uh,
After 2 blocks.
hey, yo, John, thank you so much. Way to go, Dazzle. Cool. All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Of course, none of the same names should get a lot of trolls from gaming, and yeah, I think that's why I never got into TikTok or gaming because I've heard that there's a lot of trolls. We're lucky enough that our YouTube channel doesn't have many trolls. Once in a while we get a troll, but we've been blessed. That's why we just kind of like to stick with what works. We don't want to add. I don't even have an Instagram. I don't never never. The only things I use, I have a YouTube account and I have a Facebook account. And those are the only 2 accounts that I have. Oh, I'm sorry, Horace says, yeah, streaming is great, but the lighting is a
Ooh.
little dark. All right, Horace. It might be that because it's a cloudy day, Horace, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's against the light. Against the light. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize that.
It's against the light, guys.
It's against the light. Makes us look dark. And I'm wearing a black shirt, so that's another thing.
Me, dark navy, navy blue.
HD, over there. It's because they are backlit. All right. Yeah. I bet you if you like swing it around here, maybe we get better lighting. I'll try it. No, it's still dark. It's still dark. It's still dark. Just I think it's just dark because it's not sunny today. It's cloudy. Hopefully next time we'll get sunshine here at the GQ Plaza. God bless you. I love your positive energy and morning walks. Get me up and going. Got it, HD. All right, Horace.
Got it.
Maybe a ring light would help. All right.
Oh.
I think next time, when it's a better weather, towards March, I'm sure we'll get a better weather. Today it's just cloudy.
Don't
It's
worry.
like a light rain and
I
everything.
think it's easy to buy a ring light, and Liana would love it.
Oh, a ring light? All right.
Yeah, since
I'll have to
it's
look
just-
that up.
I
What that
think it's
is?
just a mirror
Yeah.
with a light.
With a light? All right. I'll go in Lazada. and see what we
Or
can
maybe
get a
Mr.
ring light.
DIY.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, we'll go to Mr. DIY
Rihanna would
later.
love it. She will use it for her TikTok.
They tried to avoid Ace Extra Gear. Thank you, HD.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
they try.
We're not high tech. It's like that's one of the things. And even our laptop here, we got this laptop because of Ruben. Ruben got us this new laptop. Before this, our laptop was like 5 years old. So uh, we're like the budget YouTuber. We don't have a lot of money. We can't afford all the gadgets that people have. It's like I'm just happy I have a GoPro 13 now. It's like I was happy to buy that. It was like around 25,000 pesos, so about $450. I'm just happy I have that now.
Sorry about that, guys. It's my fault. It's because of all my ukay-ukay.
Okay, okay, yeah, it's all right, babe. That's your fun. Your ukay is your fun. I use both. All right. Gavin, oh, Gavin B. All right. My good buddy in Australia.
I forget
Yeah, he always watches our live stream, Gavin B in Australia during his lunch break.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for coming online, Gavin B. Appreciate
After
you.
this, I'm gonna go to that Dubai. I see something cute there.
You saw something
I saw
good.
something
All right,
cute there.
Dazzle's gonna go to. I guess before we pick up
Ate Eileen.
Eileen, we got Dazzle's gotta
I'll just walk there.
stop in Ukay. Thanks for a great evening. All right,
Thank
Jumpy.
you guys for joining us
Thank you.
today.
All right, thank you for joining. Let me see. I'll try to close this out. All right.
Thank
The only
you.
thing, the only other looks like we're up the bottom. So
All
I
right.
reached the bottom. So that's good. Um, Let me just make sure here like that I cover. I had made little notes like I'm finally at the bottom, so I'll make little notes here. The Eight Ball Tavern here in Kalibo. It's been one of our favorite places now to go. Uh, they have the best hamburgers, cheeseburgers of all of Kalibo. I have
Masarap.
uh, it's awesome, because they use Australian beef, and their patty is all Australian beef, no mixture. I mean, their burgers are awesome. I had the single burger, and it was amazing. It's the best burger I've eaten. I can't even remember the last time I ate a burger that good.
I can't recommend the shrimp, but the burger is good.
Yeah, the burger is good. Dazzle didn't like the shrimp. Oh, and Liana, she ate like a double patty cheeseburger. It was high. I mean, that thing was high, and she finished it all. I mean, she enjoyed that burger. And our friends, Hosea and Luisa, too, they had the double.
Double.
It's called the Eight Ball Tavern burger. Amazing burger. If you're ever in Kalibo, highly recommend that burger. And also, they have onion rings. I mean, their onion rings was amazing too. It's like I've found a place in Kalibo to eat a hamburger and onion rings. I'm not even gonna eat another burger again except for the Eight Ball Tavern burger. It was so good. It's so good.
All right.
Enjoy your day. All right, HD. Thank you very much. Thank you. Got to go. All right, Lawrence. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and that's about the only thing else. I'll mention Nefty. Oh, Ruben. Ruben. Right now he's in Dumaguete. He'll be back. I think in like a week. He'll be back in a week, and Ruben is getting adjusted here. We're helping him adjust. He now has a GCash account.
Yeah.
He has a Philippine driver's license. What are you looking for, babe? My keys?
Money.
Money. He has a Philippine driver's license, and we opened him a Philippine bank account. So Ruben is on his way to becoming a full-fledged Filipino. He's becoming Filipino here in the Philippines.
He's a Filipino.
He's a
Yeah,
Filipino.
like
He's a Filipino. Don't worry about going high tech because your format and content is beyond. Oh, thank you, Horace. Thank you for the kind comments. Thank you very much, my brother. Bless your day. Thanks for the great life. All right. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, our friend. All right, we're gonna end the live stream here. That way we can meet up our friend. Oh, thank you, Gavin P. Thank you for the super thanks. Appreciate that, Gavin P. And then that was it. All right, I think I covered everything. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live stream. We'll see you again next Friday. All right,
Yes.
that Dazzle was showing me her picture because I have a picture of Dazzle in my wallet, so she likes that I have a picture of her on my wallet.
Lucky charm.
A very lively chat today, guys. See you next time. All right, Horace. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Bye,
Bye,
guys. Thank you
Marie.
so
Bye, Marie.
much.
Bye, Horace. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.